As quickly as you can, snatch the pebble from my hand. When you take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave. Time for you to leave.
Kung Fu, starring David Carradine, is probably one of my all-time favorite television series that I grew up on, and it's had a lot of influence on me over the years. It's about a man, half white, half Chinese, named Kwai Chang Caine, who had grown up in a Shaolin temple and who was raised by Shaolin monks. When he becomes a young man, one of his favorite masters is shot in cold blood by the royal nephew of the Chinese emperor. And in the heat of the moment, Caine goes against all his temple training and immediately takes revenge by killing the royal nephew.
He's just killed the royal nephew! Get the guard!
Did you kill him?
Yes, my master. After all your teaching, I have disgraced myself.
No. Sometimes one must cut off a finger to save a hand. There will be a price on your head, no place to hide. You must leave the country.
After leaving the temple to flee Chinese authorities, he escapes to America and walks from town to town, getting into adventures and spreading his wisdom, while trying to stay ahead of bounty hunters who want to take him back to China, dead or alive. A lot of people loved watching this show, mainly because of the martial arts in it, which were actually not too great according to today's standards. We even knew back then that David Carradine's version of Kung Fu was under par and far from what Bruce Lee and other martial artists were capable of. But there was a kind of calm grace in his interpretation, which I still enjoy watching to this day, especially the parts in slow motion. But the main reason I loved watching this show was not to see all the hitting and kicking, which again was fun to watch, but it was mainly to hear all the Eastern philosophy, especially during all the temple scenes that the head writers had collected from different sources. It's also important to mention that there were multiple Asian consultants on the set to help make the show more authentic, both in terms of the martial arts and the philosophy. Now, I don't agree with all of the philosophy expressed in this show, but I would love to share with you the segments I really like and do approve of. So I wanted to start a new series of YouTube videos sharing certain clips, expressing certain philosophies I do agree with. I'm calling this new series The Wisdom of Kung Fu. I will first often show a brief clip of the show, and then I will share my thoughts on them afterwards. I hope you enjoy it.